Lex's Dirty Maintenance Show.
A sweet power slide. Alright, they said their garbage disposal is leaking. We definitely got a leaker. Looks like it's coming up around that gasket right there. Oh, it's cracked. Oh, look at that crack. Alright, since it's cracked, I'm going to have to go with a new one. It's a Badger. I wouldn't put it in my house, but I'll put in what they tell me to put in, so that's what I'm going to do. And we got to get the old one out. It's a plug-in. It's not hardwired. Undo all the PVC and then we'll pull the old one out. Got some rags down for the water, for all the filth. All the filth comes raining out of here. Be sure you dump this in the tub or something. Don't reach up and dump it in the sink. I did that many times in my rookie year. Just take everything out so I can work with some space. Get out of there. Gasket don't look bad. It's that big old butt crack right there. Look at that thing. That's why she's leaking all the way up to the top. Do your dishwasher drain hose and then you're free to get it down. I haven't done a disposal in a long time. And this style you should just be able to twist. Once that moves over here, it'll pop down. And we'll just unscrew that and put the new one in. Let's give it a twist. Oh, the whole thing's moving, of course. I'm gonna have to smack this one with a hammer. There we go. Pull this gasket off. There's a gasket underneath here. Once you pull that off, this will come off. That way you can pull it back up through the sink. I had to give this nut a smack with my hammer. just to get it loosened up. Or you can grab it with a big pair of channel locks. It's whatever you gotta do. You just pull it up through the sink. Wow, looks like whoever installed it, the old one, didn't use very much putty. I haven't touched it, so well, it's good for me. I don't have to do a lot of cleaning and scraping the old stuff out. Just get it real clean so you have a nice smooth surface for the plumber's putty. Get your plumber's putty. Roll it out like a snake. And just put it around the hole. And we'll put this in and it'll mash out the sides. I don't like this style. I like the kind that you just screw the nut on and it tightens up. But I don't hold the purse string, so I just do the work. Gotta take all these screws out. And they have this little round clip thing that keeps this from coming off. So you have to pull that off. I forgot about that. I haven't had to install one of this style since student housing. Just take your screwdriver and slide it up under there and it'll come off. And you pull all the goodies off. There's your basket right there. Just pop it in. Now you work from underneath. Whatever squeezes out, just take it off and put it back in your bucket. Alright, new guys, if this is your first time, this is where the dishwasher drains. You've got to knock the plug out. It's blocked. And if you don't knock it out, the on-call guy's going to get a call at 3 in the morning. Someone's always washing dishes at 3 in the morning, and it's going to flood the apartment. So make sure you get a hammer and a flathead and just knock that out. There we go. There it is. Make sure you knock that plug out, new guys, or you're gonna have a flood. Alright, let's mount this sucker. Alright, this is the tricky part. And I already know it's gonna fight me from what I remember. We have to put all of this up first, and then we have to try to put this on with one hand to hold all of it up. I'm by myself, so I don't have anybody to hold it from up top. If you got a partner, it'd be a lot easier, but I don't have a partner, so I'm about to go into a battle here, baby. Alright, all that's up. Now we gotta try to put this on in this little slot here. I'll give you a close-up whenever I'm done. There never was really any tricks that I knew of. If there was, no one ever showed me. I've always just battled it out until I got it on. What, you want to fight me, huh? I'll fight you. Come on. Come on. Let's see. Hold my hand here. So if you can avoid getting this style and get the nut that screws on, that's what I do. Unless you like going through plumbing battles.
So you get one side on, then the other side snaps off. We'll get it though. Working on my patience, guys. I'm not perfect, I'm human too. Heck, I was cussing out a fart fan the other day. Now that they put them in fire dampers, you got like a probably like a 15-inch hole to put your hands through. I'll film it one day next time I get one. It's ridiculous. There we go. Now, all that holds that up. That little clip. Close up here. That little clip right there. You got to get that on. If you got a partner, it's a lot easier. This just mounts the disposal. All right, on to the next step. Now we just put our screws in. And this is what's going to pull the basket down tight to the sink. You put all three in first before you do them tight. All right, we just want this to go all the way to the top. This is going to pull the basket tight to the sink up top. You should see some plumber's putty squishing out. Just take it off and put it back in your bucket. Alright, it's pulling down nice and tight. The old plumber's putty squished out. I usually come up here and take the excess off and then go back down and tighten it up some more. Get it real snug underneath. Alright, these hooks right here, that hook right there, you have to get it up on this rail here. You hook it and then you turn it and slide it all the way up on the rail and it'll lock into place. Right along there. Total pain in the booty, but that's the style. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm going to hook that, get that hook on the rail. Give it a little smack. Make sure it's nice and tight. Alright, we're in. I'll give you a close-up shot. That's the hook on the rail. I was smacking this with the hammer just to get it to go further up where it's real tight. Gonna hook the plumbing back up. This gasket's still good. This is the one that came with it. This won't work, but this will. Let's see here. I used the screws that came with the disposal. Get your butt in.
Yo sé que las personas son celosas y no sé qué hacer. Desde niño tomé vino y toqué la música de cuerda. is wide. So when the real drama comes and your bridge is in the levee, you know you got to be ready to pay your dues and let it ride. Oh yeah.
Alright, last but not least, you hook up your dishwasher drain hose. Alright, now we plug it in. See what happens. Alright, I cleaned up a little bit. Let's give it a test run. No leakies. Oh yeah, looks like we got it, dudes. That's a heck of a crack on the old one. I wonder what makes it do that. They installed this thing 3 years ago. It's not that old. So what brand is it? It's a GE. Wow. Big old piece of boo-boo is what it is. I'll let it run for about 5 minutes, and I'll fill it up just to see. No leaks, we're good to go. Thank you for watching The Dirty Maintenance Show.